My name is Josh Balsiger. I was born in Portland, Oregon, raised in Camas, Washington, right across the Columbia River. And I work at St. Mary's as a GIS analyst for geospatial services and as a volunteer assistant men's soccer coach. I was recruited by then assistant men's soccer coach Nick Rizzo and now head women's soccer coach. I flew out to the campuses of St. Mary's and fell in love with the natural beauty, but also the opportunity that I saw here. I was initially coming for medicine, and the connection with the Mayo Clinic was something I really responded to. But when I break it down, what I really fell in love with was the natural beauty. The bluffs here in Winona are truly something special. I came from a place of really great natural beauty, but there was something a little different about the natural beauty here and something that I hadn't quite experienced. The deciduous canopy was something I had never seen before and was truly special. Having played here for 4 years, there is not a more beautiful field than the St. Mary's University field, and it was truly incredible. I work at Geospatial Services, a project center here functioning on the campus of St. Mary's University of Minnesota. I work as a GIS analyst, but I initially got started as a student. When I graduated, I was hired on full-time as a technician, and now work as an analyst, project manager, and internship coordinator for them. One of the projects that meant the most to me was one of the first that I worked on in the Gila Wilderness of Nevada. It was the first wilderness area ever established in the United States at the urging of Aldo Leopold, who was a strong figure for me in my transition from medicine to natural resources. I will say though that the stuff that I get to work on now seems to just be the most exciting. I get to lead the Nevada project for the Bureau of Land Management, and I'm being involved in another great full circle moment for me in King County of Washington, the Seattle region. Those are some really amazing projects, and we're doing some incredible work at Geospatial Services that is being recognized at the highest level. And that's a really exciting thing, to be on the forefront of technology and industry. I also have a really rewarding role as a co-lead for the student engagement team, which is how we train in our students. And so students get their first exposure to the software that we use, as well as the Alaskan landscape, which is truly different from anything that we have here in the lower 48. And watching them discover new landscapes and new software and new skills is incredibly rewarding. The real difference maker was the one-on-one mentorship that I was able to receive with some brilliant and intentional educators. It's something that I wouldn't have got in a 60-person lecture hall. I think that St. Mary's really helped me find my why, and in the real world, you have to have a why. Growing up and learning from my father, his was providing for his family. And so for the longest time for me, it was to make my family proud. But those are all extrinsic motivators. And I needed to find something intrinsic that I was able to harness and have push me every day. And that became producing more for society than I consume from it. And it's a simple, iterative act I could do every day that keeps me going. I really think that the men's program is the reason why I got my degree. I was never an amazing student, and I think there's a big reason why athletics and academics are married. I was never a phenomenal student. I was diagnosed with ADHD early in my academic career, and so I had to develop coping mechanisms. One of them was exhausting my body enough so that my mind would function. I also always had someone next to me to study with. And St. Mary's men's soccer has a long legacy of brotherhood. And it's something that I will hold close to my heart for the rest of my life. I think you get to choose your family in this life. And I'm so happy that I chose this one. Pursue what you love every day. Pursue what you find fun every day. I think that life is just days in a row. And so if you're loving every day, you become loving. And if you have fun every day, you become fun. Humans are habit forming. And so build the habits that you want to be.